What's up guys, Kyle here again, and today we're going to take a look at this. The Earthquaker Devices Plumes Overdrive. Let's do it. What's up everybody? Hope you guys are doing great out there today. Kyle here again with another pedal demo. Today we've got the Earthquaker Devices Plumes Overdrive. Before we get started on this real quick, if you do me a favor, please hit the like and subscribe button down below. Really helps the channel grow, and I'd be really happy to have you guys along for the ride. I got a ton of upcoming pedal demos. I've got a ton of upcoming amp demos. I'm going to start on some guitar reviews. I'm going to start doing some tutorials on some stuff. We got some cool stuff in the works, so really love to have you guys here more often. Please hit like and subscribe, and let's hang out, be friends, get to know each other. It'll be cool. Anyways, I'm going to stop talking because I get dumber by the second. This pedal here is a three-way overdrive pedal by Earthquaker Devices, okay? It has three different modes to it. All the way over in mode number 1, you're looking at symmetrical clipping. In mode number 2, you're looking at a clean boost. The clean boost setting has no clipping whatsoever, so you're just getting a clean signal pushing the front end of your amp. Mode number 3 has asymmetrical clipping. It's basically similar to your tube screamer, but it's got more output and it's got a cleaner signal overall. That's how Earthquaker describes the pedal. They say that it has cleaner power input, and it just overall results in a cleaner signal, more chime, less overall signal distortion in the way that you don't want it, essentially, is what they're saying. I showed you all three modes on that on the EVH 5153. So I have two different amps set up here. I've got the 5153 EL34. I've got a Friedman BE100. We're going to mess with this drive real quick on each amp and just see how it takes to two different style amps. The EVH is, a very high gain compressed 5150 tone. The Friedman is a modded Marshall type tone. So we are currently on the EVH still. Here's the Friedman. Let's go to the EVH for a second, kick it on in mode number 1. This is the symmetrical clipping mode. Sounds pretty good. It leaves a lot of the low mids intact, so it doesn't tighten up quite as much as like a tube screamer style boost. Not bad, right? Sounds pretty good. Let's dial up the tone. Add some brightness as you would expect. Let's pull the level back a little bit. It seems like it's got quite a bit of output. That sounds pretty good. I dig it. Dial the level back, see how, or the EQ back, see how that does. Quite a bit of EQ sweep in this tone knob. That's good. I like that. I like a lot of adjustability. Makes the pedal more usable for different amps. So that's cool. Let's dial in some gain. Dial the level back. Kind of neat, gives it a little graininess, but obviously not something you're really going to want too much on a 5150 style amp. So there's that. Let's go to mode 2. This is the clean drive mode. Levels all the way up. That just sounds like it's overloading the front of the amp in my opinion, so let's dial that back. Just for reference, here's the amp with no boost. Here's the amp with the boost. Not my favorite for like tightening up the tone, but it definitely boosts it, pushes it a little bit. Adds some weird frequencies that I personally don't love, or I don't think that that setting's meant to push like an overdriven amp already, even though they say it is. Definitely seems to keep a lot of the highs and the string separation intact, so there's that. Let's dial some gain up on that. Doesn't seem like the tone dial does as much on that setting, but it's still there, still works. I don't think that that's a great setting for an overdriven amp, so let's go over to mode 3. We're on mode 3 now, which is the tube screamer style, so start with no boost, so you have a reference point. Boost on. Sorry for the feedback there. That's probably my favorite mode of the 3. Sounds pretty good, right? I have a normal tube screamer on my board. Let's see how this compares to a normal tube screamer. It's up here. You guys can't really see it. Okay, back to the Plumes. That's a pretty big difference. The Plumes seem to keep a lot more of the low mids intact on all the settings. So if you want a boost that's not going to cut so much low mids out of your signal, a lot of people, that seems to be their complaint with like a tube screamer style pedal. Plumes might be for you. It definitely keeps a lot more low mids intact. All right, so let's dial the level back. All right, so that's the EVH 5150. Let's go over to the Friedman BE 100. Here's the amp, no boost. We're probably just above what a JCM 800 type gain would be. Let's go over back to gain 1, boom. Set it back to how you would kind of set it up for a boost in front of an overdriven amp. For me, I don't like that it keeps so much low mid intact because I just don't like a lot of low mid frequencies in my tone anyways. That's why I'm not a huge dual rectifier fan. And it kind of leaves a lot of those in there, which most tube screamer boost type pedals, they tend to take a lot of the low mids out and tighten the amp up. This doesn't tighten it up as much, but it definitely pushes the signal quite a bit. So for somebody who doesn't like how much the tube screamer cuts out lows, this might be your pedal. Lots of definition for sure. Let's roll the level back, roll a little gain up. Yeah, it's cool. All right, let's go over to the clean setting. No amp, no boost. That's a great like rock and roll tone, man. That sounds good. Here we go, boost on. Again, it just seems like it's pushing the front end of the amp way too hard. Let's dial that back. That sounds okay. There's a lot of high frequencies in the clean boost setting for sure. Sounds really nice for like a classic rock type tone. I dig that. Let's add some gain. That sounds cool. If that's not really the tone that I'm typically shooting for, but for that type of tone, it sounds really good. So last but not least, let's go to setting number 3, which is the Tube Screamer type setting. There's the amp, no boost. Boost is on. That's nice. That sounds really good on this particular amp. Again, the low mid's too much for me, but that's just my style, you know? Once more against the actual Tube Screamer. Back to the Plumes. As you can hear, it just keeps a lot more low frequencies intact, so it's a cool pedal. If you're looking to get like a Tube Screamer style overdrive that keeps all of your frequencies intact, adds a little bit more up top, this is it. And it has a lot of output. It also has 3 different modes, so it's got a lot of versatility. But it all depends on if you like having your low mids left intact on pretty much all 3 settings, because it doesn't cut them as much as it does on the Tube Screamer. So yeah, if you're a guy that doesn't like how much lows the typical Tube Screamer or boost type pedal cuts out, this might be the one for you. And $100, I mean, Tube Screamers are $100 new. This thing is made in America, right in Ohio, right next door to me. And it's got 3 modes, and it sounds good for the same price. So kind of a no-brainer in my opinion, if that's what you're looking for. So anyways, thanks for checking this out with me, guys. I'll be bringing you more boost pedal demos here in the future. I've got some Fortin stuff. I got a Cusack Screamer. I'm gonna be doing a boost shootout type video very soon here. Please hit like and subscribe so you guys don't miss any of that. And I got some real cool amps coming up. I got some cool stuff this week. So anyways, hope to see you guys around on the next few videos. I hope that this video was helpful. It was fun hanging out with you guys. Kyle here again. We'll see you guys next time.